few bucks.
All right, hang on.
Some people walk into a courtroom and immediately make it about themselves. The same thing happened in Judge McNally's courtroom, where someone in the gallery thought it was totally fine to have their phone ringing out loud, and Judge McNally was not going to just let that go.
24B704583. Okay, your name, Mr. Haynes?
Thurwood Haynes, we have James Martin.
Mr. Martin, tell me your name again, sir, please.
James Craig Martin.
He pled guilty to failure to complete the community service. That was alleged to have been 80 hours by November 1 of 25. I took his plea, and on January 15th, I adjourned the sentence to March 31. This has quite a history to it. He absconded after the plea was taken, but before the sentencing, and gave him 120 days jail. I think I gave him 40 then and 70 out on house arrest, and also said he had to do 10 days of community service. Your name? So that is the charge. He pled guilty. What would you like to tell me on his behalf?
Judge, I looked at the history. It looked like even though the offense did it goes back to 2023, he didn't actually get sentenced till April 8th of 2025.
Because he absconded.
Still has some time with him. He's indicated he's had some severe health issues the last few months.
All right, hang on.
You guys gotta take the phones out of the courtroom.
Come on, guys. You can't. Was it
Sir.
you, sir?
Is that your phone going off?
It was you in the glasses, wasn't he?
Whose phone went off? Whose phone just rang?
Come on, guys.
Whose phone rang? What? Well, take it out. Signs all over the building. Outside? Yep.
I never liked the idea of letting phones in here. Supreme Court told us we had to. They're supposed to be muted. We tell them that. They still come in here with the phones ringing. Every day. At least a couple, it seems like. All right, I'm sorry. I interrupted you. You started to say he's had serious health issues. I believe, I could be wrong about this. I think I adjourned the sentencing for 2.5 months so he could complete it because of health issues. Am I right or wrong?
That would track your own. That would make sense. But still not showing up the health issues are all recently started to resolve. He indicates he could have everything done by June 1st.
Well, remember, we're not asking him to walk up and down the streets and pick up papers. These are sedentary jobs. Do you have something more substantial? Did we receive any medical records?
I haven't received any current medical records. He did send me medical records in the past. I do believe that he does have some health issues. I'm not discounting that, but I did give him 2 locations to go to, both that I know would help with sedentary work, which is Fish and Loaves in Victory Gym. I haven't looked that he's completed any hours, so I'm not sure where we're at with those.
Mr. Martin, when you were the one I just told not to be smoking, if you got some health issues, I'm not your physician, but what are you smoking for?
I smoke a few cigarettes a day compared to 2 packs a day a few years ago.
Why are you not doing the community service? Did you hear what Ms. O'Donnell
I just
said?
haven't felt well. I wanted to put it off till it was warmer, just to be honest. And I just haven't felt well enough to do it, and I ran out of time. I paid for the course, the decision-based driving. I paid for that, but I still have to do it because they only do it every 3 months. I scheduled that a few weeks ago, and
No, but I placed you on probation in April of 25, April the 8th. Why is it taking you so long to do everything? I mean, I gave you until November 1st, probably again because of the health issues, to complete 80 hours of community service. And you had till November 1, then you didn't do it. Then we show caused you. Then you were in here in January. I gave you 2.5 months before I would sentence you. She tells me she sent you to 2 different places that she's confident you could have done the work at. You still haven't done it. Where's your medical records? Where's your medical records? Have you sent us any? Have you sent us any?
Yeah, you guys have my medical records.
From in the past, but current in the last couple months around here.
I just want you to know I just filed for Social Security, and not feeling well is probably something you hear a lot, but I just plain and simple, I just don't feel well. My heart hurts all the time.
Okay.
I did contact Fish and Low. I know
When
what I
did you
gotta do.
when did you contact Fish and Loaves?
That would have probably Saturday, I think.
Because you knew you had this coming up, right?
Well, of course, I wanted to at least pay for it. I mean, that's the wrong one.
Heather, give me a date the first week of May, please.
Sorry, Judge, I was muted. May
That's
6th.
May 6th at 8:30 in the morning. I'm gonna expect you to have that done. If you want to go to a doctor and get us proof within the next 3 or 4 business days that the doctor's telling us you cannot do the sedentary work at any of the 2 suggested places by Ms. O'Donnell, I'll be more than happy to give you more time. Okay, so you better go to your physician real quick and get us the medical records and a report saying you can't do the sedentary work at Fish and Loaves, or where's the other one?
Victory Gym.
Victory Gym. No problem. I don't want you to do anything that's going to jeopardize your health, but it seems like you're putting it off. So that's what I'm going to do. May the 6th, 8:30, I'll expect it done unless you get us medical records here in the next few days and you request a hearing, okay, for an extension. Do we understand one another?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So after dealing with someone who could not be bothered to put their phone on silent, Judge McNally still had James Craig Martin to deal with, a man who pleaded guilty to a moving violation that caused a death, absconded before his sentencing, and somehow still found ways to delay everything that was asked of him. And if you enjoyed watching Judge McNally handle both of these, subscribe and leave a like.